parable of the barren fig tree, we see how the owner of the garden, seeing that that fig tree was not bearing fruit, was ready or had suggested to cut it down. But what happens is the gardener in verse 8 answers and says, "Sir, let it alone this year also, until I dig around it and fertilize it. And if it bears fruit, well, but if not, after that you can cut it down." Today I want to tell you, you have an intercessor who's standing on your behalf. We see the gardener standing for this barren fig tree and saying to the owner, "Give it one more chance. Give it another year. I will work on it. I will fertilize it. And if it still does not, then you can cut it down." We see Jesus representing us. He is our mediator. When you open to 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 5, it says, "There is one God and one mediator between God and man, the man Christ Jesus." There's one mediator. We don't have many mediators, only one. There's one mediator between God and man. That is the man Christ Jesus. We see Jesus is fighting our case. Now you tell me, how can you lose? How can you ever be unfruitful if Jesus is fighting your case? If Jesus is working on your behalf? You see, when the gardener says, I will dig around it, that means what the gardener is saying is, I will work on this tree. You see, Jesus is working on each one of our lives. Why? So that we can be fruitful. He's working on us. He's not just working on us, he's fighting for us. He's the one who is defending us. When the owner was saying he'll cut off that tree, it was the gardener that said, "No, give it another chance." The same way Jesus is fighting our case. He is standing on our behalf and telling the Father, "No, give him another chance. Give him another chance." You see, Jesus is our mediator. He's working on us. He's fighting for us. He's representing us. And there's no way that you can ever be unfruitful. There's no way that you can ever lose this battle of life, because he is for us. And if he is for us, who can be against us? If he is fighting our battle, how can we ever lose it? You see, he stands before the Father, telling the Father, whatever it may be, I have paid the price for them. I am fighting their case. It is my righteousness that saves them. You see, he is representing you. He is carrying your case. And that's why once again I say, you are no way going to lose. God bless you.